This photograph, taken on July 21st, 1980 by John Whitman for Washington Dossier, captures a lively scene from the book party for Richard Valeriani's Travels with Henry, a memoir chronicling his experiences as an NBC journalist accompanying Secretary of State Henry Kissinger on pivotal diplomatic missions. The book offers a unique glimpse into the high-stakes world of international diplomacy, blending sharp insights with humorous anecdotes. Valeriani's depiction of Kissinger is both vivid and revealing. Henry is an awesome wisecracking genius who gets his kicks manipulating world leaders. He marvels at Kissinger's boundless energy, observing that after hours of grueling negotiations, while everyone else was on the verge of exhaustion, Kissinger seemed invigorated and ready for more. These sharp observations, along with Kissinger's quip during tense negotiations, "I have never seen a more intelligent group of individuals gathered in one room, except when I am alone," highlight the human and strategic side of diplomacy that Valeriani expertly captured. At the heart of the event, Valeriani, 47, is engaged in conversation with Jack Valenti, age 59 at the time, the president of the Motion Picture Association of America. Valenti, a former aide to Lyndon Johnson, had cemented his legacy by creating the modern movie rating system and navigating the complex intersection of politics and Hollywood. Standing alongside them is Valeriani's wife, Kathie Berlin, 41 at the time, a powerhouse in the world of Hollywood public relations. Berlin, whose career spanned decades, managed publicity campaigns for iconic films like Rocky, Midnight Cowboy, and The Rose during her tenure as president of the New York office of Rogers and Cowan, the leading PR firm in the entertainment industry. Known for her strategic brilliance, Berlin orchestrated high-profile media events, including facilitating an exclusive photo essay with Fidel Castro for Ladies' Home Journal. Berlin and Valeriani's paths crossed at a dinner party in Washington, D.C., where they were introduced by actress and photojournalist Gina Lollobrigida, a client of Berlin's. The two connected over their shared understanding of the media's power, marrying shortly thereafter and forming a partnership that blended the worlds of journalism and public relations. Their union reflected the dynamic interplay between storytelling and influence that defined their respective careers. In the background of this photograph is David Adler, 28, co-founder and CEO of Washington Dossier, a magazine chronicling Washington's elite social and political scene. Adler, who would later go on to found BizBash, a leading media company for the event industry, represents the entrepreneurial energy of the era. The guest list at the event was a testament to Valeriani's influence, including Bob and Elizabeth Dole, Vietnam veteran Max Cleland, NBC's rising star Tom Brokaw, legendary broadcaster David Brinkley, and consumer advocate Esther Peterson. At the time of the book's publication, the media landscape was shifting. While journalists like Walter Cronkite were household names, they earned relatively modest salaries compared to what media personalities would command in later decades. Even Cronkite, the most trusted man in America, was earning only $500,000 annually in the late 1970s. This economic reality drove many journalists to explore more lucrative opportunities outside traditional reporting. Valeriani himself retired from NBC in 1988 and transitioned into media training, where he coached politicians, corporate executives, and public figures on effective communication. His expertise made him a sought-after figure in the burgeoning field of strategic media consulting. The event also coincided with the dawn of cable news, as CNN launched in 1980, ushering in the 24-hour news cycle and changing how audiences consumed information. This transformation laid the groundwork for the media superstar culture that would eventually define the industry, but at the time it was still a profession driven by passion and modest financial rewards. This photograph encapsulates a moment of transition, not just for Valeriani, but for journalism and media as a whole. It celebrates the convergence of his storied career, Berlin's unmatched prowess in public relations, and the shifting cultural dynamics of the 1980s. Together, they symbolize the evolving relationship between the press, politics, and entertainment, and the transformative power of storytelling in shaping public perception.